So how bad are the panel gaps and body panel alignment on my early Tesla Model 3? Well, let's take a look. Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. So, sorry if there's probably going to be some glare as I change directions, and based on where the sun's at, for some reason I tend to film my videos early in the mornings when the sun's rising. Anyway, today's video is sort of a follow-up on one of my previous videos that I had done regarding the my personal experience and opinion regarding Tesla reliability and or quality problems. So I've had a number of people over the years that I've owned this car ask me about body fitment, you know, panel alignment, panel gaps, that kind of thing. And so I wanted to address that and give a walk around the car with the camera and show you guys the panel alignment. So let's take a look. All right, so walking around the car here. Apologize for all the leaves. It is that time of year. So we'll start with this line here, and panel gap is pretty good. I will start off by telling you this this spot, this corner of the fender was actually contacting the body of the car at one point, and had scuffed some of the paint off, and Tesla corrected that for me as a goodwill gesture. So that was kind of nice, but you can see that gap is nice from that direction. When you look at it head on, it's still pretty good. So you sight down the door here, and that's the door panel gap. So the panel gap along the side. This is that area that I repaired. I also put a black covering over it temporarily till I can get some mud flaps for that that spot. But we'll sight along the side of the car here. Now, one thing I want to point out: there's a spot here where the paint is kind of marred. It's not down to the metal or anything, but this door, I don't know if you can see, but it sticks out just the tiniest bit from that door. So debris that slides along this door clips that right there. And what I'm going to do is clean that area up and put some white vinyl over it to protect it. And if you go along back here, the same is occurring at the back section. So I will be just putting some white vinyl over that to protect it once I clean it up as well. So let's continue along this body line. The crease here, so that's pretty straight. All of the trim is quite good. Trim alignment, so up to the mirror and up over the top. Now I will point out this corner where the glass lines up. Don't know if you can see that all that well, but this corner is lower than that corner. So try and get a good angle so you can see that there. But this glass panel is just the tiniest bit lower than that panel right in that corner, and it's the same on the other side. So continue back here. So there is, this is a section that on Model 3s and on Model Ys, body panel alignment has been shown on several vehicles online, but mine looks pretty good. So we'll go along the back. Got the other car parked right here, so it's kind of hard to see. So let's go around the other side of the car now. Here's the gap for the hood. Pretty even. That section there, pretty straight. So here's that same door section on this side. Looks pretty good. Panel trim will go down. And there's the other paint / rust repair section. Same as the driver's side that I corrected on this side a few weeks back. So we'll sight down the side for that panel gap, go up the door and across. Let's get the trim here. So the trim looks pretty good all the way around. There is a slight step there, you can see. It's slight, but it's there. So let's move ourselves back here. There's the alignment between the front and rear doors. And we'll run along this body line, that crease. So those panels meet relatively well there. So here's that trunk hinge section on the passenger side. And down the trunk lid, taillight, and down the side. So this spot sticks out a touch. I'm not sure if it was like that from the factory, just a tiny bit. I can tell you that this fender was dented in, I was run into. So the bumper cover was taken off at one point and put back on, and that might be why it's sticking out, but the clips, everything is in place. So, but anyway, that's one little spot there. So now this section that I pointed out before is on the driver's side, where the doors were out of alignment and there was a little bit of scarring there. It's not present on this side. So, but it also may be that the driver's side of the car is in the middle of the road. Maybe there's more road debris there, or maybe the alignment's better here. It's hard to say. All right, so as you can see, the car isn't perfect, but when I took delivery of the car, I walked around it and nothing really jumped out at me. The issues that it has are pretty much the same as every other car we've ever owned, with the exception of our BMW. Our BMW has very, very perfect panel gaps everywhere, but it's also a convertible, so you completely eliminate the whole top portion of it. It's a soft top convertible, so there really aren't any panel gaps to look at there. So, and it's a two-door car, so there are very few body panels to align. But that is a high-end car. The price was similar to this car, so I guess if you wanted to rate the two against each other, that car is perfect, and this car is imperfect, but in no way bad. Please bear in mind, this is not to discount the people that have had panel alignment issues. In fact, was it the Fast Lane car? I recently did a video where they compared their red Model Y Performance with a RAV4 Prime, and pretty cool video actually. I recommend you guys go ahead and watch it. And they showed how one of the hatch hinge areas, I believe it was on the driver's side, was horribly misaligned. I mean, horrible, unacceptable, and it actually probably should have been refused at delivery and told, hey, fix that. You know, they probably could have realigned that, you know, in the back of the shop in a half hour, 45 minutes or whatever, and given them the car with that straightened out. But anyway, so there are definitely cars that have panel misalignment. So I just wanted to show you guys what my personal car looks like. Now this car is in the low 9,300s VIN number. So it's not one of the first cars. I believe there's a YouTube channel in California that he had car number 82. Well, those cars were still being handmade. The first few hundred were basically made by hand, or at least people were babysitting the machines, punching out panels and all that. And my car represents true mass production. But also I wanted to bring up one thought that I had on this. My car predates the whole building cars in a tent phase, and I think that's where at least the bulk of the bad panel misalignments and delivery issues resulted from, I think. Now I could be wrong on that, but I think that's when my car was being made. They had the production machines turned on. They were pushing out relatively high numbers, but they weren't going insane. I think the factory was still focused on the quality of every car running off of the line. And it was after my car was made that they pushed really hard to step up production to make their goals, because, you know, they were financially in a bad spot at that time. So that might be why my car, it has, you know, better panel alignment than cars later than mine, because they weren't pushing so hard when they made my car. I don't know, I don't want to make excuses, but I'm just contemplating what the reasoning may be behind it, because the earlier cars like mine seem to have fewer panel alignment issues or concerns than cars that are, say, VIN 50,000 and up, especially in the early 200,000 to 400,000 or whatever. That seems to be where a lot of the issues were. But again, I've been asked what my body lines and panel alignment body gaps look like on my car, so I wanted to walk around and show you guys. So that's me. Also, I wanted to address, I had a couple people in my comments about my thoughts on Tesla build quality complain that, I thought this was going to be a 90,000 mile update or whatever, and it's not, and they gave me a thumbs down. I was going to wait for the next mileage update video until my car had 100,000 miles on it, and to give a true, thorough, exact cost of ownership, the list of work I've had done, both custom and repair work, the tires I've used, all of that jazz at 100,000 miles, along with battery degradation and everything. So that video about Tesla build quality was purely related to a lot of comments and other videos where people are saying Tesla build quality sucks or whatever. So that was my opinion about Tesla's build quality overall, was the purpose for that video. So if you guys want me to do a 90,000 mile update video, let me know in the comments section below. But otherwise, it's probably going to be about 3 months from now, and I will have, or less than that, 2.5 months probably, and I'll have a 100,000 mile update video, which will be more substantial. And if you prefer I wait till then for that video, that's great. If you're curious what my battery degradation is, I'm currently at 72.3 kilowatt hours remaining, according to the Scan My Tesla app. And so that means I've seen a 4% battery loss. And I know that's approximate, but it gives you guys some rough idea. I'm just shy of 90,000 miles, and I've seen 4% battery degradation. And I saw that pretty much within the first, like, 40,000 miles. In the last, 40, 50,000 miles, I haven't really seen noticeable battery degradation. So I don't know if the curve is flattening or what. But anyway, that's it for me for today. If you guys have any questions, and I'm sure you will, leave them in the comments section below. Also, screen mount kits, I wanted to give you guys an update on that. I'm shipping a dozen kits today, which is the most I have ever shipped in one day. Typically I ship 6 or 8 on a given shipping day. So I'm shipping a dozen kits. That brings the back orders into early September. So anyone that's ordered through August, that is, all of those are getting shipped out today. Also, I'm proud to announce that I am officially sponsoring, as a paid advertiser, Brian from I1 Tesla. So he will be, on his next video, he will be advertising my swiveling screen mount kit for me. I'm really pleased and proud to be able to sponsor another YouTube channel in that way. I've given him screen mount kits, and I have paid him some affiliate fees as people have used the discount referral code that I've provided to him. And so, he's made a few dollars off me. But Brian has been really good at promoting my screen mount kits, and I really appreciate that. He's come under fire for being a commercial, pushing the kits. Brian's a good friend of mine. He was there since day one when I designed it and was shipping him rough prototypes, and he helped me out with some of the instructions and that. And so I really wanted to move that to the next level. I mean, I've paid him for some time, and I've paid him some affiliate fees for helping me, but he's helped me more than I think what I've paid him would represent. So I wanted to officially go ahead and sponsor his channel. So if you guys watch him, on the next couple of videos that he does, you'll probably see him do a commercial for my screen mount kit. Give him a thumbs up. Thank him for being there. He's one of the earlier, Tesla YouTube channels out there, especially related to the Model 3. But they have a Model X, and they had a Model S as well, and now they have a Model Y. And so go ahead and give him your support. He's a good guy. So that's it for me for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and I look forward to the next couple of videos that I'm going to be shooting pretty cool stuff coming, and I have a neat update regarding the screen mount kits, so you can watch for that. There'll be a link in the description below if you want to order a swiveling kit. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions, again, leave them in the comments section below. And as always, stay charged. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye now.